But it's a different story for British table tennis. It's a game dominated by Asia.
And he's done it!
With Britain near the bottom of the world rankings, they've never come close to an Olympic medal. But with the Games coming to London, the British Olympic Association wants winners, and they're searching for the table tennis stars of the future. It's performance director Steen Hansen's job to find them.
You have to invest where the talent are, and I think a lot of money was not used the correct way.
His new tactic is to focus all the resources available on an elite group of young players.
Now we invest in 5 or 6 players, and everything we'll do will be built around them.
One of Steen's elite is 16-year-old Darius from South London. The aim is for him to be at his peak for the 2012 Olympics in London.
Ever since they won the bid, I've been trying to work hard to try and improve all the time to try and get my ranking higher and to qualify and actually do well and win a medal in it.
He's, in my opinion, a fantastic young man. He's cocky, he has a lot of confidence, a big mouth, but extremely talented young man also.
I've got a chance to really do well in the Olympics, so I wanted to make sure that I give it everything.
For Darius, table tennis offers an escape route.
All my mates have actually gone the wrong way. If I had stayed with those friends, I would have been just like them. As in street problems, as in like stealing, I don't know, drugs, drinking, just all those things that young teenagers go through, and they're just left to a life of crime. My dream is always to win a medal in the 2012, just to make a name for myself, to be maybe a sporting icon. I think that's one of the best things you can have, to be idolised.
Until now, for Darius, table tennis facilities have been almost non-existent.
Occasionally, I play in the shed, but as in, I've gone beyond that. So, the standard I am now, the conditions there is but for me to keep improving, the space is not big enough. It's really small compared to a normal hall.
Now he's one of Steen's elite, Darius is hoping all this will change. Steen set up a training camp in a borrowed sports hall where the elite players can practice. But even this is a compromise.
You can see this hall we are in. It's a former stable, right? Here we have to take the tables down in the evening because there's going to be ballroom dancing or something, right?
Joining Darius at the training camp is the 16-year-old British #1, Paul Drinkle. He also has his eyes on a gold medal.
Sometimes I'm thinking quite a lot about it. It's always in the back of my mind thinking that if I play well in this tournament, my ranking goes up, and then obviously I'll be higher for the 2012.
Paul is a little bit laid back, not the person who speaks the most, but he knows what he wants, and extremely talented boy.
When I've been training a lot on things, it's like I can see where the ball's going before the ball goes there, and it feels good when you get to a ball that you think no one else will get to.
I have been international table tennis since '69, and it's one of the biggest talent I have seen.
Steen is hoping that by training together, Paul and Darius will develop a competitive edge.
We're playing not against each other. We're trying to win against Europe and the world and things. So if he does well in tournament, then that's good for England. It's good for me as well. If I do well, same, good for him, good for England.
We have this like a ladder, right? If Paul is playing well, then Darius 1-2, and then boom, and that's all. That can only be positive. The more competition you have in the group, the better. It's very healthy.
He's finding there are other attractions in international sport.
Just got a message from one of the girls in this competition offering me just to go and speak to them. Oh, what room is the Romanians in?
1, 2.
He's a very likable guy, so he's very popular on the circuit in Europe. Everybody wants to talk to him. Everybody wants to laugh with him. And of course, he's 16 years old. Suddenly girls are very interesting, right?
My skin's a bit dry, see, because I come out the shower, so I'm just putting some cream on so that it's not as dry. So, to spice myself up, really.
Is he messing about with them girls?
Girls wants to get to know him, but he will learn. We are quite tough on him, both Jai and myself and the other staff. That I mean, he has to learn to focus. He has to use his energy in the right way, and so on.
And Coach Jai makes sure Darius keeps his mind on the job and orders him into his room for a chat.
If you're thinking good, you play against Chinese, you still have bigger chance.
But I think now I have a hard group. I need to concentrate and fight and try and play good. So.
General important, you need you positive.
It's a bit frustrating because he generally is always right, and I always sometimes try and argue and be funny or cocky, but I generally always lose. So it's a bit frustrating. But I mean, he's a very good coach, and I believe that he can take us to the top.
Okay.